Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to day 174 of Bligniting. And it's 21:36, so it wasn't quite as early as I was hoping, and I'm not actually in bed yet, but I am switching down, and it's earlier than it was last night by an hour. So providing I don't go on too long, then we'll get to bed at a reasonable time and start the rest of the week as I mean to go on, which is well rested. Did feel well rested last night, and I woke up this morning unsure of what I wanted to do. I was like, shall I go for a swim? Or the other thing that was on my mind to do was to get going on this finance course that I'd bought and procrastinated with, or stalled with. I won't say procrastinated because that feels like it's quite negative. I hadn't prioritised it up until then. Hi Mark, how are you? And although I had decided when I woke up this morning, because one of the other things that I could have done today was have a little brownie and chill out, and I decided against that because I was feeling a little bit woolly from the day before, and that's the aftermath of having a little brownie. It feels good in the moment, but then you feel a little bit woolly afterwards, which is not ideal. So I tapped into my future self, which is me now, and not wanting to feel woolly, especially when I wake up tomorrow. And my niece is down at the moment, staying with my mum and with her little girl. And she was going to make a brunch, but then she wasn't. So I messaged her and said, I'm thinking about going swimming. Would you and little baby Olivia like to come? And they did. So we ended up all three of us going swimming, which was really nice, actually. But my niece hadn't got her swimming costume, so she wanted to pop into Sainsbury's to buy a swimming costume for her and her daughter. So I sat in the car outside, and with Olivia, well, my niece went in to do her purchasing. So I sang Olivia the Blignite song. Olivia's 2.5, and she loved it. She totally loved it. She kept going again. She really honed in on the word happy. She got a little smile on her face. Her little eyes were lit up. So yeah, she really approved of my song. So that really filled my heart that it's now her latest song. So she's going away singing happy, happy, happy. So that was really fun. So we went swimming, and then we stopped in the little cafe afterwards, and I had a coffee and a little slice of very nice carrot cake thing it was as well. We went to the park, and Olivia pointed out as she sat on my lap on my scooter, and we scooted into the park together, and she pointed out actually as we were going past a hedge that had some flowers in it, and a bee was on a flower, and that was nice. So we stopped and looked at the bee, and then we went on the swings, and she went on the roundabout, and that was really cool. And then this evening, so my niece wasn't making a brunch this morning, she was now making a spag bol for this evening. So I went over to have spag bol with my mum and my brother and her and Olivia. And spag bol is not something I would normally eat because, yeah, it's got gluten, and I don't really eat meat very often. But I just decided to have it anyway. And then my mum was dishing out cake afterwards, strawberry gatto with some ice cream. And we got chatting because in our family, there's not very much left on the plate. And if something's left on the plate, somebody has it. And I always clear my plate. I think one time I didn't on purpose, where I was trying not to, but it's a really hard habit to break. If I fill my plate with something, I finish it, and I quite often finish other people's as well. Oh, don't you want that? I'll have that. And my brother does exactly the same thing. So we were discussing it, because one of the things that I quite often say to myself where I'm feeling overwhelmed with things I've got to do, I'll say, I've got too much on my plate, but I eat it anyway. So yeah, it's just a bit fascinating. Sorry, I'm just gonna, my my computer's about to die. Sorry, just a second. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's just a bit interesting, the words that we speak and what we actually do. And why is it that I don't have an off switch when it comes to food? I'm not sure. I'm pondering and thinking about actually what can I journal about? So what in my life am I still trying to finish even though I'm full? And where am I consuming out of guilt rather than true desire? And why do often I eat? What is it in me that's pushing me to eat? And at the moment, I haven't got answers to any of these questions. And I'm going to be okay with that. I'm going to have a little ponder, maybe do a little bit journaling as I get into bed, and see what's coming out. But I don't know, does that resonate with anybody else? Does anybody else like a clearer of plates, or are you the opposite? Do you always leave something? And yeah, I'm not sure. And I don't know if I want to be the person that leaves things on my plate. But it does, yeah, if I'm offered something, I'll usually take it. I don't always, but I have to be really consciously decided if I say no. And if something looks nice as well, I'll, I'm definitely a visual eater if a cake looks nice. We call it cake porn. Sometimes we just look at the cakes and that's enough. But yeah, if somebody's actually offering it me, and if somebody's made it as well, I always feel like then it's infused with a bit of extra love. You know, no, it's not just bought from a shop. It's somebody's gone to the effort of making whatever it is. And I think with me as well, because I live by myself and I cook for myself, I just feel so grateful if somebody else wants to cook for me. So that makes it okay, I guess, in my book. Isn't it interesting what goes through our heads when we and food is such an interesting we have such an interesting energy with food. I don't know, Mark, do you find the same thing? Because you're on a bit of a health journey as well, aren't you? Have you been on a bit of a journey with food, and where has that taken you? Yeah, so that's been my little pondering today, but I've had a lovely day. So let's do a little bit of breathing. And as you breathe out, every time you breathe out, just feel your body fully relaxing. And then when you breathe in, just feel your body filling up. And then gently and deliberately release your breath, put a smile on your face, and allow your body to be supported by whatever furniture you're sitting or lying on. Just feel the energy of Mother Earth coming up and supporting you. As you take another slow and conscious breath, just remind yourself, I am safe. Right here, right now, I am safe. And then I gently invite you to put your hands over your heart and connecting with that love. Something that filled your heart today. So I'm thinking back to that little girl that I was singing to in the car, the little smile on her face. That's going to be one of those bottle up moments that I'm going to take with me always. Put it in my cellar of bottled up moments, like a wine cellar of your favourite moments. You can go down there whenever you're feeling a little bit tired or lonely or sad and pick out one of those bottles. And even if you're not feeling sad and lonely, or it's worthwhile just going down and just seeing all the moments that you've got, just recognising I've got all these beautiful moments. And anytime I want to tap into them, I can just take off the lid of the bottle and breathe in the essence of that moment, and it all comes flooding back. What it smelt like, what it felt like. Because I was sitting on the passenger seat in front, I was my body was all twisted. I was trying to see her. It was quite warm in the car, not too hot. So just use all your senses to capture those moments, and then consciously put them in a little bottle and bottle it, that bottle up feeling. So when I ask you to connect into your heart, you can connect into one of those bottle up feelings. And if we can connect into that moment for 17 seconds or more, then our energy shifts, it moves up, our vibrations are elevated. So my invitation is to practice doing that every day. Just practice getting one of those moments of, hi Kathy, I'm just talking about bottle up moments. You know, those moments in life where are just so special and full of love that you just want to capture it and hold on to it. So my invitation is to notice them more throughout the day and consciously bottle them up. And this morning I had a lovely moment with my great niece, who I sang the Blignite song to, and she just loved it. She's only 2.5. It was so cute, so lovely. She's such a beautiful little girl. She really is. Full of joy, with the most amazing golden curls all over her head. She's just, yeah, beautiful is what she is. So that was my bottle up moment today. Laughter. Well, we had lots of laughter today. Yeah, twice she got told off in the swimming pool for standing on the inflatables and trying to climb over the bars. She's a little rule breaker. Yes, of course she is. So let's do a little laughter because we can, and it makes us feel good. So my intention for the next 24 hours. Well, my intention I'd written down was to get ready to bed at 9 o'clock. I did start getting ready for bed at 9 o'clock, but I haven't actually got there yet. So yeah, we start with an intention and we aim for it as much as possible. So don't beat ourselves up and forgive ourselves. I left Mum's earlier than I probably would have done normally. Then I took Sophie for a walk, and then I just wanted to finish off the section of the finance course that I'd started earlier. So I did that. So I've ticked that box as well. I went swimming and I did my section of my finance course. So today's been a productive day as well, even though I've eaten things that maybe aren't fully aligned with where I'm at. So let's forgive myself. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. So my intention for the next 24 hours, well, tomorrow I've got Toastmasters, so it won't be an early night. but I am going to plan a little relax in the afternoon, as well as breathe and do my abundance challenge. So I'm on day, what day am I on now? 7 of my abundance challenge. And the affirmation today was, I use my conscious intention to manifest my dreams. I use my conscious intention to manifest my dreams. Oh, bless you, Kathy. I love you too, baby. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. And was it you who said that I think you said you would like a copy of the Utopia thing that we did? If that's the case, let me know, because I'll get that sorted tomorrow. I'll put it on in fact, I'll write it on my things. Send Utopia. Send Utopia recordings, because I haven't done that yet. It is on YouTube, but I just need to sort the link out and send it to you. Yes, thank you. I will get that done for you tomorrow. I might even do it quickly tonight if I can find it quick. So thank you. So what am I grateful for? What are we grateful for today? Well, grateful for a beautiful day. Grateful that, yeah, my niece said she wanted to go swimming. Grateful that we had lovely connection time with my great niece. That was beautiful. Grateful that somebody cooked for me. Absolutely. Grateful that, I also had 2 really quite enjoyable Tinder chats today. So I'm on the dating apps. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a life partner. I don't need a life partner. I'm quite happy as things are, but I like meeting new people, and I'm on a bit of a journey. And actually I met 2 really interesting guys today. One of them lives all the way down in Kent, which is about a 3-hour drive, so not very convenient for meeting up for coffee, but we did have a good chat. And somebody else that lives at Evesham, which is about an hour away. So yeah, he sounded really, yeah, we had a really good chat with him as well. We're on a similar path with this not being tied to one person, malarkey, ethical non-monogamy it's called. And we had a really nice open chat, so I'm sure we are going to connect again. So that was really cool. I'm also grateful, grateful as well that my brother is giving my son driving lessons, and he has been, because my brother's a driving instructor, or he has been a driving instructor. He now instructs instructors, but he took it upon himself to teach both of my kids to drive. So Zach is taking his test on Thursday, I think it is. So he took him for a long driving lesson today. So I'm very grateful for that, because we owe him a lot for that, definitely. Lots and lots to be grateful for. Nature. What has nature brought today? It's been a bit colder today. The wind's been blowing. I actually put my hat on and my bigger coat to walk Sophie this evening. But I did notice that the dog roses are out in fall in the hedgerow, as are the elderflower, which look amazing. And as I said, my niece pointed out, hi Yinka, my great niece pointed out a bumblebee on a flower this morning, which was really lovely as well. And we sat outside to see the guinea pigs this afternoon after we came back from swimming. So we've done a bit out in nature today, been out there. Me and Sophie went for a nice walk this morning, and I did my abundance meditation. There's a meditation that comes with this abundance challenge every day. It's only about 15 minutes, so I sat on my scooter and did my meditation this morning. And I'm doing my own version of the abundance challenge, which is starting on the 1st of June. So if you would like to be part of that, that doesn't cost any money. It just involves you doing, I'll send you a meditation every day for 21 days, and also a little task. Sometimes the tasks take longer, sometimes they take shorter. Up to you whether you do them or not. And the idea is to expand and elevate your abundance consciousness and shift your vibration where it comes to money particularly, but also other things that make you feel abundant. That was nature. Ingest. What did I ingest today? Well, I started off with my mackerel stir fry, which I had as a brunch before I went swimming. Then I had coffee and cake after swimming. Then I had one of my mushroom blend chais when I got back, which was very nice. And then I went over to Mum's and had spaghetti bolognese, followed by strawberry gatto and ice cream. Didn't have any wine though. Had water and a cup of herbal tea. That's what I've ingested today. And what have I been telling myself? Well, what have I written down actually? Here, I lead with presence, not with pleasure. No, not with pressure. I do like pleasure, not pressure. So I lead with presence, not with pressure. And I think going back to what I was talking about earlier about having too much on my plate and eating it anyway. And I don't know, Kathy, Yinka, were you there when I was talking about that? But me and my brother were talking about how we are a finisher of whatever's on my plate. And I remembered an instant when I was a child, probably only about 9 or 10, when I went to a birthday party of a friend. And up until that point, whenever I'd gone to a birthday party, it had been sandwiches, sausage rolls, cakes, the usual sort of party selection. But this particular friend, there was only about, I don't know, 5 or 6 of us there. We were sitting around a table and eating, I don't know, quiche or salad or something. And I never used to eat salad when I was a little girl. And I remember eating everything on my plate, even though I wasn't enjoying it at all. And even at one point, I remember sort of, when you sort of feel a bit like you're going to be sick, and I didn't. I crunched through the lettuce or whatever I was eating. And I literally cleared my plate. None of the other kids had cleared their plates. They all left bits and pieces, but mine was totally clear. So it was something instilled from me from a young age that we clear our plates. And neither me or my brother can remember being told to clear a plate or being forced to, it didn't feel like a traumatic experience as we were children that we were forced to do it. And my mum can't remember telling us to do it either, and we can't remember it. So, but there's something, maybe it's, I don't know, something that we were both brought up with, and as a family we all sort of nick it off each other's plates. Oh, don't you want that? Don't you want that? So by the time we clear up, there's nothing left on anyone's plates because somebody's finished it. And is that a scarcity mindset? Because and I suppose my mum was sort of born, she was a war baby, wasn't she, coming out of the war? So they were scarce. Things were tight then. You didn't throw anything away because there wasn't much. Whereas now, of course, we live in this abundant world where there's like so much food, but it still feels, I still don't like to throw things away. And I tend to use as much as I possibly can. I'll turn it into different things rather than to throw it away. Is that a scarcity thing though? Or is that just being mindful? Yeah, I don't know. And if I make something, if I go to the effort of making it, I definitely don't want to be then throwing half of it away. So I don't know. I think there's some things to unpack here, and I haven't found the answers yet. So if anyone's got any ideas, hi Yinka, if anyone's got any ideas about, what that could mean, or maybe what deep limiting belief is hiding there that I need to, or will be helpful for me, because it's just interesting how literally I clear my plate, but then I talk about having too much on my plate when I get overwhelmed. And is there a connection? Of course there's a connection somewhere. Of course there is, because our language is, and our habits really do help us show maybe what, once we start looking, and once you still become more aware, you get more aware, and you can start looking a bit deeper about why we do certain things, especially if it doesn't, because I do feel overfull, felt like I've eaten slightly too much. I'm going to ponder on that. Let's just ponder, not stress about it or put too much pressure on myself. Maybe just taking that moment, and I say this a lot and I don't actually do it, to be more present before I eat, and take a breath and ask myself, do I really want this? And I don't do that because I think I'm on overdrive. Just eat it anyway. We will see when the next opportunity, because the other thing is, when I'm offered things, like I say, I don't get cooked for very often, so when I do, I get quite excited, and it's definitely one of the things I love. So funny old world, isn't it? What's next? That was ingesting. What am I telling myself? No, that was the next thing, wasn't it? Yes. So I'm leading with presence, not with pressure. I don't have to have it all figured out right now. And I'm just unwrapping it a little bit, letting it settle. I'll maybe do a little bit of journaling in a bit and just see what comes up for me. But have I enjoyed today? Yes, I have enjoyed today. It's been a beautiful day. I've had some wonderful conversations with two nice men. I've had a wonderful few hours with my niece and my great niece. And I've had some wonderful food. And I've had some deep insights to maybe why having too much on my plate is a bit overwhelming. So I'm going to take all that with gratitude and sleep on it, maybe. Are you up for a little song? Blignite my happy, Blignite the happy in me, Blignite, Blignite the happy in me. It fills my world with wonder and every day with glee. Blignite, Blignite the happy in me. Breathe deep and consciously. Laugh just 'cause you can, ha 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 ha. Intend to be happy, intend to be grateful too. Get out in nature and ingest wonderful food. Tell myself all's well and remind myself to say everything's happening for me. I'm enjoying what's coming my way. So Blignite my happy, Blignite the happy in me. Blignite, Blignite the happy in me. Mwah. I will see you tomorrow, and Kathy, I will send you a recording of the Utopia thing. If anybody else would like a copy of it, let me know and I will send it to you too. All right, darlings. See you later.